I don't think guys understand the power they have over girls. I'm gonna use my friend as an example. She's gonna kill me for telling this story. Hopefully she doesn't watch this. So one of my guy friends has been heavily pursuing my friend. She shot him down so many times. And yet finally when he stops pursuing her, now she's obsessed with him. Like, why did I catch her rewatching his story like 5 times yesterday? Y'all don't know your power. You start by being persistent and very interested, then you pull back, and suddenly we want you again. The worst part is he'll never fucking know it because she's never gonna show this to him. Like, he's gonna go the rest of his life not knowing that she was obsessing over him.
And it doesn't matter, okay? It does not matter, okay, guys? Check this out. One thing she did say that actually does make sense and is true is that as men, we don't understand our power. We definitely do not understand our power. This is why I created the Masculine Identity Membership. I'm trying to get guys to understand who they are and to have self-mastery so they understand their power. You understand? Because power doesn't mean anything unless you know how to use it, unless you know how to wield it. You understand? A sword doesn't mean anything unless you're a good swordsman, right? Money doesn't mean anything unless you have good money management skills. You understand? A tool in the hands of an idiot is just a tool, right? But a tool in the hands of a master can be used to create a work of art. All right. So this is why I created the Masculine Identity Membership. So you can understand the power that you have. Now, having power over women is built in to the nature of being a man, period. Literally, because it is up to us to put the seed in the woman to create offspring. We literally transform her from a female into a mother. This is what we do as men. So our power is intrinsic, and we need to understand this. And we need to understand that that is just one example of the power that we have over women. Now, guess what? Here's the real reason why the obsession grows when the man stops trying to pursue. It is because whenever a man begins to focus on himself and what he truly wants, that is when he is the most attractive to the female. You must understand this. This is why the masculine identity is so important. This is why developing your masculine identity is so important, because when you are developing your masculine identity, when you are enhancing who you are as a man, you are focused on yourself. But when you're pursuing or chasing the woman and you're always, oh, you're so pretty. Can we go out on a date? Come on, please. Can we go on a date? Please, please, please. I want to hang out with you. You're so cute. You're so pretty, blah, blah, blah. What you're doing is you are focused on her. When you're focused on her, you're not as attractive. You understand? When you're focused on her, you are not as attractive. It is when she sees that you are focused on yourself, that's when you become the most attractive. Because when you focus on yourself and your own masculine identity, natural appreciation happens. And what I mean by natural appreciation is that you naturally begin to add value and enhancements to yourself. Right? Because when you're focused on yourself, you're focused on getting better. You're focused on having more knowledge, more money, more resources, more time. Right? You want to become smarter, stronger. You spend more time in the gym. You do more, workouts that are beneficial for your health. You're going to start to dress better. You're going to start to smell better. All these things are happening because you are naturally focused on yourself and getting better and doing better for yourself as a man. So, yeah, can you take the time to let a woman know that you're interested? Of course you can. But get right back to yourself. You don't need to spend too much time worrying about her. And even if she says yes and all that other stuff, let a woman know you're interested and then keep it moving. Let her catch up to you. And look, guys, a rule of thumb, give her your number. Don't take a woman's number. Don't ask a woman for her number. Give her your number and tell her exactly what time to call you. Because you're a busy man, focused on himself, doing what he's supposed to do. When you meet women in person, stop asking them for their number and watch how things begin to change. You understand? Approach a woman confidently, authentically, have a good time when you're speaking with her. Show her that dope life that you live. Show her your masculine identity. And then you say to her, listen, I want to give you my number because I want to give you the chance to reach out to me. You understand? That's how it works. Now, if she reaches out, then you can set up the date and move forward. But the point of the matter is you want to let her know that, listen, I'm not focused on you because I'm the opportunity. I'm the winner. As a woman, if you consider yourself the prize, then that means you want to belong to a winner. Like, you can literally say these type of things to a woman if you choose to, and if it makes sense to you. But the thing is, you can let her know, hey, I know you're beautiful and I know you're the prize, but the prize belongs to the winner. So listen, I'm gonna give you my number. and I'm going to give you a chance to actually be the prize. Okay. I need you to call me by tomorrow before 12 noon. That's your window. And if I don't hear from you by then I'll have my answer. All right. This mindset is what you need to have when you're dealing with these females, because when you put them on a pedestal, that means you put them up here. What is their perspective of you when they're up here and you're down here? They're looking down at you. That's how it works. So the reason why the woman in this example started to become obsessed is because she saw a shift of him being focused on her to him being back focused on himself and his own life and the enhancement of his journey. You understand? And when you start to enhance your journey, that's when you are the most attractive. All right. So it's your boy, Miles Cunningham. Hope you got something from this video. Hope you're having a great day. Be good to yourself. Be grateful. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace.